guys, my name is Mrs. Beller. Well, actually, it's Kristen Beller, but because I spend most of my time with students, I am known as Mrs. Beller. So that's what we'll go with here, Mrs. Beller. Now, before I talk to you, I want to talk to your parents because it's important to your parents to know who's talking to you. So I'm going to give them a little bit of information about myself, and then I'm going to talk to you, okay? So I have a degree in psychology. I went back to school to become a dyslexia therapist and did that for a number of years. I'm in my 26th year of teaching, and the last 15 of those years have been specifically in first grade. I love teaching, and I'm talking to you little people now. I love teaching so much, and we teach all the subjects at our school that are probably the same as your school. I'll name some of them, and you think about if you do these. I bet you do math. We do that. We do language. We write and we speak and we spell. We learn to read, which is my favorite, reading. We do that. We do history, and at my school this year, we are studying in first grade ancient Egypt, which is really fun. And we actually just had our Living History Day last week and got to dress like Egyptians and sort of become Egyptians for the day. Very, very fun. We do Bible, we do science, we do nature study, we do literature, we do Shakespeare, lots of fun subjects. And I love teaching them all, but do you know what my favorite thing is? My favorite thing of all is getting to know my students and knowing their hearts and what they love and being in relationship with them. And that is super fun for me. And so this week we're on spring break, but next week I will be teaching them kind of in a different way, but we will still be together next week, okay? So this morning I was thinking about the fact that we are all at home with our families. We are not at school, and we're not quite sure how long we're going to be doing this, okay? And I have some different feelings about that, and I'm wondering if you do too. On one hand, I think it's really kind of fun. We're going to have a week of spring break, and then we get to kind of have extra time where you're kind of more relaxed at home, even though we'll be learning together. It's kind of fun, it's exciting, it's an adventure, and I, in my class, I know are excited to do this. At the same time, it seems a little bit strange, right? I mean, we're typically up and going to school, and we know what to do when we get there, and we know what time art is, and we know what time music is, and when recess is, and we know all these things, and we're used to them. And did you know right now that teachers, after the spring break, are going to be learning a lot? We're already learning a lot, and we're trying to figure out the best way to teach you from our homes. And so right now, teachers are students. Yeah, and we're learning how to do all this, okay? So I have lots of questions about it, and nobody really has all the answers. We're just going to figure it out as we go. It's going to be kind of exciting, but it's definitely different, right? So this morning I was praying, and I was asking God to guide me, and I was asking God for wisdom. And other than teaching my own students, who I miss a lot already, by the way, hi all of you, other than that, I asked him, how do you want to use me during this time, this kind of time that's new for all of us? We're not quite sure what's happening. And I clearly felt him telling me that I needed to keep talking to children. And I thought, well, I can't be together with any other children, so what's the only way to talk to them? Online or in a video. And so that's why I am doing this, okay? As soon as I felt he told me to do this, I started getting these ideas flooding in about what we could talk about, what fun things we could talk about, and what challenges I could give you and things like that. And so I was writing so fast. I was just trying to get everything down, and I bet you he has more ideas for me, even more. So now I've got a list of things that I would love to talk to you guys about. And so I'm just going to do this. And if it blesses you and it's fun, then we'll just keep doing it. And if not, that's totally fine too. Okay. So today I want to talk about a certain thing, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it and give you some of my ideas. And then I'm going to give you a challenge. Okay. So today I want to talk about gratitude. Do you know what gratitude is? Gratitude is thankfulness. And it's really, really important that we are thankful for the things and the people in our lives, okay? Can you imagine someone who wants to buy you a Christmas present, and they go out and they think about what they're going to buy you, and they get you this perfect gift that they know you'll love, and they go home and they wrap it up and they can't wait to give it to you, and they hand it to you and you take it and you just walk away. Would that be very nice? No. Would that be showing thankfulness or gratitude to that person who gifted it to you? No, right? We need to do what? What would you do if someone handed you that present? Right, you would say, thank you. Thank you so much for thinking of me. Thank you for this present that I know that I will love, okay? That's what gratitude is, and that's what thankfulness is. Now, we have a lot in our lives that we have been given that we need to be thankful for, okay? And I'm going to give you a few ideas right now of mine that I'm thankful for, that I'm grateful for. And I made a little list over here just so I'd be ready to tell you, but they're not super hard to think about. So one thing I'm really grateful for is my children. My children are Luke and Madeline. Luke is 22 years old and Madeline is 20 years old. They're a lot older than you. But I'm so grateful for them and grateful to be their mama. I am grateful for my whole family, my mom and dad, 2 brothers, 2 sisters, and everybody connected with our whole family. I'm very grateful for them. I'm grateful for my doggies. And maybe I'll tell you about them one day. I have 3 of them. They're black, they're fluffy, they're cute, they're occasionally naughty, but very cute. Love them. I'm thankful that God loves me. I am thankful for music. I am thankful for nature and things happening outside. I'm thankful for books that we get to read, okay? I'm really thankful for cheese fries from this place called Snuffers. They're so good. I'm really thankful for those. And actually, I'm thankful for vanilla frozen yogurt with M&Ms. So good. Okay, so those are just a few of the things that I am thankful for. And I want to challenge you to do something. Okay? I want to challenge you to start a gratitude journal today. Gratitude is thankfulness, so it's a thankfulness journal. Now, this does not have to be fancy. This can be some pieces of paper taped together, or they could be stapled together. Ask your mom to help you. Maybe your mom or dad has an old notebook that they don't need to use anymore and that they would give to you. But make sure and ask them first. You don't want to be writing in something that's important, right? So ask first. Or maybe you have a special notebook in your house that you've never used yet, and maybe you could use it for this. You could even decorate your gratitude journal. You could decorate it. I've called it a notebook and a journal. Same thing, sorry. But I want you to start it today, okay? Now, if your mom says, oh, honey, we have these things planned today, and so we're going to need to do that tomorrow, I trust you will say, yes, ma'am, let's start it tomorrow. Have a great attitude, okay? But as soon as you do start it, here's what I want you to do. I want you to write your name in it. I want you to write your age, and I want you to write the date that you started, okay? So if you start it today, today's March 17th, 2020, okay? That's the date for today. Okay, I want you to write 3 or 4 things that you're thankful for. 3 or 4 things. That's it. And then I want you to ask your family if they would like to start gratitude journals too. Maybe they would, and maybe that would be fun. Or maybe they have a lot going on and they say, you know what, no thank you right now, but I am so glad you're doing that. And then you just say, great, I'll do it just for me, okay? So that's what I want you to do. And then each day after today, I want you to go find that gratitude journal and I want you to find at least one thing that you are thankful for that day. Okay, now can you write more? Sure, but just one each day, okay? I'm gonna tell you kind of what happens with these gratitude journals. As we write things that we're thankful for, we really start to realize how amazing life is. And sometimes, you know, when you find yourself a little grumpy or maybe a little mad at somebody or irritated, you know what you could do? You could stop and pause, just breathe in a few deep breaths, calm yourself down, find your gratitude journal and think of one thing that you're thankful for. Just one. And sometimes thinking of something you're grateful for when you're feeling kind of bad inside can really turn things around for you. Sometimes it makes you go, oh, well, I just don't know why I'm in such a bad mood. Sometimes it's really helpful, okay? And if there's something you're extra specially excited about, then you can go add that one too, okay? So that is my challenge to you to do. Now, I'm going to do it. I'm going to ask my kids if they want to do it too, and I will report to you later, okay? So if you want to, if it's okay with your mom and dad, they can help you put comments below my face where this is videoing down there. There's some places where you can add them. If you wanted to write in there what you wrote in your gratitude journal, you could, or you don't have to. If your mom and dad don't want you to do that, then that's a no, okay? So I'm having fun talking to you. And so if this is fun for you guys, let your moms know. They'll let me know, and we can just keep doing this for fun some days, okay? Because we're going to be home for a while, and I thought, let's just do something fun together. So it's good to talk to you. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Talk to you soon.